Taiwan, why do you keep fucking doing this shit?
Oh, we waiting on Shamaria.
Shamari ain't even joining. We live now.
Let me text Elijah real quick.
Nah.
Yo, we live on air. Yo, y'all are insane.
Oh, I know he as well.
Yeah, we don't.
Versus Reggie Miller is a captain, bro.
Listen, it's gonna be something worse than that, but that's for next show. I got
Bro,
nothing.
no, that captain is horrible.
I was on From the Sideline yesterday, and this actually came up.
I don't know. And we be honest, we George Gervin over both of them.
All right.
Yo, rank these finals MVPs: 2021 Giannis, 2020 LeBron, 2019 Kawhi, and 2017 KD. Yeah, we're going straight.
So we can all agree Giannis is one, right?
As a fact.
I was going with the Stallion.
The who?
Who's the Stallion? Yo, that's crazy. I don't know what he talking about.
Who is the Stallion?
Wait a minute, I didn't do the question.
Nah, I got Giannis. I got Giannis as one though.
2021 Giannis, 2020 LeBron, 2019 Kawhi, 27 KD. Rank those finals MVPs.
I'm saying Giannis 1, Bron 2.
Oh, you switched it.
KD. No, when I said Bron 1 the other day, I thought that was 2016 Bron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I understood that. See, that's what I thought too. Or I thought that was 2.
Yeah, because I didn't even look. I just looked and I assumed that it was, but these are the last 4. KD 3 and Kawhi 4.
The Slytherin at 3 is insane.
What at 4?
Crazy. Slytherin at 3.
What's crazy?
Slytherin at 3 is crazy.
No, hold on. Wait. I think I had the same shit.
Why is it Slytherin at 3? I just need to know why he's at 3.
Dog, I know the context of it and everything, and I don't look at it like it's like how it weigh on his overall career. I don't give it that much grace, but like 35, 8 and 5 on 50, 40, 90. And it was like, it wasn't just edge in 50, 40, 90. It's like 56, 45, 93. Like, it's not a lot of people who can do that. Like,
was clearly better than Steph in the fight.
Yeah.
I think Shamari could do that playing next in that system. She could put up the numbers too. Being honest.
Nah, it ain't a lot. It ain't a lot of people in history who could crack that 54, 35, 85, 50, 40, 90. And he was like a steal and a block too. Yeah,
I could did that too.
Yeah.
So you got KD over Kawhi's finals MVP.
Yeah, Kawhi finals wasn't great. It was just cool.
It was just cool. It's crazy.
And we know what's happened with the other team at that time. Like,
it was cool.
I will argue, even if it wasn't great, the responsibility that Kawhi has compared to the other two is vastly different.
Let's talk about it.
I give him that to a certain extent, but it's still like what you actually did. Like, yeah, you had more weight on your shoulders because your team wasn't like the other two. I feel you. But what you actually did, it just don't compare. Like, he shot like 41%. What it was like 29, 8 and 3 on like 41% from the field. That's not like Giannis is an all-timer. If I'm just talking on the court, KD's is an all-timer. Bronze is really good, or Bronze is just great. Like, whatever level great is, Bronze is great, and then Kawhi is like
regular.
That don't like for his run. That was like, I could probably argue just strictly on court. That was probably his worst series of that playoff run.
I'm not arguing. I just put more, like I told you, I put weight on what you had to carry, and it's, to me, Kawhi had to carry way more than LeBron and KD.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing with another certified star, sure. But what he actually did, like, it don't compare to what he did against Philly or what he did against Milwaukee. Like, he shot like 42%. Like, his best game was like 33 and 13 or something. It wasn't like no outrageously great game. It's just he was the best Raptor in the finals. I give him that. He deserved his finals MVP, but like overall, it wasn't an all-timer or nothing. It was just it was a good series, and he won. Especially considering the other team was like falling apart.
Literally.
So let me ask you this. You would say that because he has no other quality players that pretty much solely focused on him, right?
He had no other stars.
So the defense is predicated on him, right?
Sure.
Okay.
What does that? But that question, what does that mean though?
28, 10, 4, 2, and 1.
Of course, your
The finals.
your efficiency is gonna dip.
What did Kawhi put up?
He put up 28, 8, 4, 2, and 1.
2-1 is nice.
I mean, that performance isn't anything close to what KD did. I know he's on a better team, but KD put up what 35 a game on good splits and just asserted himself as pretty much the most dominant player on the court in every game, like almost like.
So if I put Kawhi in this situation, do y'all think he could do the same thing KD did?
Yeah.
And if I put KD on that Raptors team, can he still do what Kawhi did?
I think if you're just talking about production against that type of team that's falling apart with injuries, yeah, KD could do that. And that type of performance, like, yeah, 42% from the field, yeah, KD. Why couldn't KD do that?
On that Raptors team, I don't think he can.
Wait a minute, let's not forget Pascal. What was Pascal putting up?
Pascal had a good series. He averaged like 18 or 19.
Yeah, he averaged 19, 7, 3.
It was nice.
He shot terrible from 3 though. That nigga shot 23%.
What about Fred?
Kyle Lowry put up 16, 4, and 7 with 2 steals. Fred VanVleet put up 14, 3, 2, and 1.
Somebody is that just me or is it everybody's mic sound crazy?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Time out. So Pascal's giving you 18.
16.
16. Kyle Lowry's giving you 16. Fred is giving you 14.
Mark Gasol gave you 12. Serge gave you 11.
Yo, Bo, what?
Yeah, like he didn't
average in the finals.
What did that mean?
30, I think, or 29, something like that.
So now, hold on. Let's talk now.
So we ain't gotta talk.
If y'all want to put context with Durant shit, are we playing that 2 of them players blew both of their knees out? Now on my side of the team, we're all healthy, and I'm putting up 28. The next person is putting up 16. The next person is putting up 16. The next person is putting up 12. Another person is giving you 11. Another person is giving you an 11 against a hurt team.
And his actual performance wasn't like a jaw dropping or nothing. Like it didn't.
Like, oh, Kawhi's playing good. Like,
yeah, he was just good.
Yeah, I didn't be like, wow, I didn't have that.
Considering the situation, Kawhi should have had a series closer to what KD had against the Cavs. Like this was the time for him to have like a. I mean, he won no matter what, so it's like, but like this was a series where he should have like had an eye popping crazy series because you against a wounded dog. You got your whole crew. You got a damn good crew with you. They hooping, and like 42%. I just like, yeah, I can't. I don't know. Kawhi again is arguably the worst. Let me look one more time. But this might have been the worst series of his whole championship run. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Production-wise, yeah, this was his worst series.
And compared to these other 3 guys, like in this context, like I think it's got to be the worst finals performance. It was still a great performance, but somebody's got to be last.
I'm putting Kawhi last.
The Slytherin.
You put last, bro.
So
the Slytherin.
Who put last, bro?
Bro,
yeah,
so, put last.
Easily. KD easily, bro.
No, I can't do it. Just what he did on court. Just what he did on court is just too. Again, I don't personally call it an all-timer just because of the context of it. But if we just talking strictly production, strictly on court, that's an all-timer, bro. And that got to mean something versus Kawhi, who had a series that was just his worst series of his whole playoff run. Just looking at it, it was somewhere in between good to pretty good. And like, it's just not enough. It's just not enough, man.
I got Kawhi last.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight you got to put on his the fact that he just didn't have another star with him when he still had a great supporting cast with him against a wounded dog. And yeah,
Yeah,
Alon
like
said he made Cousins.
I agree.
If you can't tell me I got 4 other plays in double digits going against a hurt team, but
But like, all right, so Rel, with them 4 other players, do you think they're better than Stephen and Clay?
Clay was in.
Clay was there.
No, he's
Clay
talking about 2017.
He was there. Yeah, in 2017, Clay was there. He
was
played.
there. Hold on, Clay and can blow their knee out.
That's the finals I'm talking about versus the Warriors. Clay was there when they swept the when they swept the Cavs.
Oh, I
No, that
thought
was the first one.
Sweet.
That was 4-1.
no. I thought you was talking about when Kawhi played the Warriors.
Yeah. I'm talking about like that KD team versus the Slytherins team, right? When he won his finals MVP, right? So you got Steph and Clay. Do you think that's better than having the production that Clay had? That Kawhi had with those other guys? What?
Depends on what the production was, but if you're gonna go with name value,
I mean, Clay averaged. Hold on. What did Clay put up? Clay put up 16. Steph put up 27.
27, 16, 27. After that, what else? Kevin Durant 38.
Durant put up 28. And then Draymond gave you 9 points.
Well, you looking at the wrong one.
You might be.
What year am I supposed to be looking at? This.
You supposed to be looking at 2017.
All right, 2017. Steph had 26. Clay had 16. Draymond put up 11.
Want to use even S, and this is why I say LeBron. That's why I say Kawhi. No offense to LeBron, Anthony Davis. If you look at KD, that's why I put Kawhi is above those two.
Because they KD's I understand both of them. It's just like I was saying, it's just a matter of construction. Like he just didn't have one other star level player with him. But the depth of his team, like he had a great championship caliber team, clearly. And the opponent he was going against, like wounded dog. And then his production, like what he actually did on the court, it was just that wasn't it.
so. Wait, remind me when KD the year we're talking about with KD, were the Cavs hurt too?
No.
No, they were healthy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were healthy. That's right. Yeah, so that helps it even more. The hell?
And that was a 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
they
feel me?
got bodied. They weren't even in that series.
And hold on, that's the game. That's the series when KD, it was close, and KD came down like 2 times and just shot that shit over Braun. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dagger. First dagger.
Yeah. Back to back dagger.
Oh, God, please don't go, Dave.
Oh Oh my
Hold up,
god.
I'm
Um,
gonna.
yeah, I still gotta put Kawhi last. Feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I get, I
boy,
get
I
what y'all
tell
saying.
you, yeah, I sure do love that nigga to Slytherin. Boy, I tell you.
I'm not
Bruh.
saying it's a lot of context behind it, but like Cousin said, bro, we talking about sheer numbers, percentages, bro. Kevin Durant, basically.
So let me ask you a question, real. Where do you have that ring as far as like where do you have it? Does that ring matter to you? Like what is like where do you hold it?
The Warriors ring, I don't hold it high.
That's your top 50, number 50.
I don't hold it high because of
No, do you hold Kawhi's ring higher?
That's top
do I,
30, number 30.
do I hold it higher?
This nigga said, eh.
It ain't too far off. Like,
Who's too far off?
Oh my god, bro.
Hold on, Rel.
Yeah.
The man Kawhi goes to a team that couldn't go over the hump, elevates them, and they win the chip that year as soon as he gets there.
now, the reason I say it's not too far off, you're gonna add the contacts with Kevin Durant and say, yeah, bro, he joined a 73-9 team, this, that, and the third. Bro, if I go into the NBA Finals with a hot streak, I'm playing a team where of their clear bet, two of one of their best players. Matter of fact, one of their best players and a major second role player blows their kneecap out, and my team is rolling. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, and I'm surprised they won. You should have won. Case in, all right.
Hey, shit happens.
So what I'm gonna say is that right now, if let's say the Clippers go through the playoffs, they rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard is rolling the whole playoffs. What's a team to beat? Giannis. God forbid. Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton blow both of their knees out. It's the fully healthy Clippers versus Giannis and everybody else. You're gonna be surprised, like, oh shit, the Clippers really won.
You ain't gonna be surprised at neither one. But I think one is just better than the other, clearly.
Nah, I can't.
Like, you get rid of DeMar because he shrunk in the playoffs. That's the best we've seen Kyle Lowry play in the playoffs. Kawhi literally just joins the team and plays at at a high level. Versus this nigga joined the Avengers. There's a lot of players you could put in his position that could give you similar production and numbers.
And yet, I agree with you, but you're playing against an injured team. I was not. Once Clay went down.
No. If you use that,
Hold on. When you watch that game, Clay was frying them niggas. Clay was
you
frying them
that
niggas.
you gonna tell me the Lakers the heat really get your tits going?
Yo, bro.
No, just answer the question. You trying to tell? You said opponents. The Heat get you really going.
He said that he really get you going a little crazy.
Bro, they was going for one. They was going the whole playoff run. They was
all right, bro. No. So is even the Heat worse than an injured Warriors team without KD?
Yes, bro. What are you talking about? Hold on. Time out.
Warriors are worse than the Heat even without KD.
You said what?
The Warriors are worse than the Heat even without KD.
Look at that Heat team without KD and Klay Thompson. Yes.
No, Clay didn't get injured till like literally the second or last game of the series. So if you're gonna use that excuse, use it.
Yes.
He said we're gonna use that excuse. Use it. It's crazy.
He played literally
bro. It matters.
Yeah, Clay played all 5 games in that series.
What we talking about, bro?
It matters. Look at the game Klay Thompson got hurt. They were literally winning. Klay Thompson gets hurt. They lost. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about?
Other games he didn't get injured.
He played all 5 games.
What I'm just saying, bro. He played majority of the series.
And when he got hurt, they literally lost that game. When
the series was already 4 games in, real.
What does that mean? It's a 7-game series. You can change. What are you talking about?
Actually, Clay played that whole game. They lost. I'm looking at it right now. He literally played the whole game.
So when did Clay get hurt?
After the
telling me
series was over, like Rose was saying, he got hurt after the series was over.
They didn't walk
Literally,
Klay Thompson off the floor? They did not walk Klay Thompson off the floor?
I think that was next year because
I'm
he
talking
like
about
this whole series.
I'm talking
You
about
talking about
him
you talking
that
about 2019?
yes, when they played Kawhi.
Oh,
What
I'm
game
talking about 2017. We talking about two different
I'm
things.
talking about? No. Klay Thompson played that whole 2017. When Kawhi played the Warriors, what game did Klay Thompson get hurt? They walked Klay Thompson off the floor. And he was mad because he knew something was wrong with his leg. What are you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about 2017.
No, in 2017,
But
I'm
even
with my.
if you want to use
I was talking about 2017.
I'm not talking about 2017. I'm talking about 2019.
what I was saying is Shaq was still there. He still played a certain amount of games. If you want to use that injury as an excuse, go ahead. I still think the Warriors system and the Warriors team, even without KD, is a better opponent than the Miami Heat. That's just
Rose, right now. So you telling me right now, for some way, somehow, the Trailblazers make the NBA Finals. Anthony Simons is having he's putting up 20, 23 a game. Your next Jeremy Grant is giving you 20. Dame is giving you 35. They're rolling through the playoffs out of nowhere. They play game 1, they play game 2, they play game 3. Game 4 comes around. Game 3, Jeremy Grant blew his knee out. And game 4, Anthony Simons blows his knee out. You're gonna tell me you're expecting Dame to say, "I'm gonna fucking win."
who said that?
Then he gave you a scenario.
This is why I'm saying
Scenario in that scenario.
The Kawhi shit is not that spectacular. Kevin Durant blows his knee out. Klay Thompson blows his knee out. Kawhi Leonard plays regular with a good team behind him that's already rolling, and they win. It's not spectacular. It's not.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the Lakers, with that same concept, could you say the Lakers, the LeBron Finals MVP wasn't spectacular? Because the Miami Heat is not a formidable opponent. Miss me with that, bro.
You don't think that?
That nigga said miss me.
You thought that Miami Heat was a formidable opponent?
Yes, bro. I felt like that could have went.
He said, "All right, next subject is crazy."
Because you feel like it didn't go that way. I feel like it could have went any way, bro. How the Heat was playing, how their defense was playing, bro. It could have went any way, bro. LeBron and them guys were just better. They were just better. Because Bam played, he fried Bam. Them guys played. What you gonna say? All right, they missed. What's this nigga name? I don't even know his name. Yeah. The left-handed, whatever. He was on the Brooklyn Nets last year, but whatever.
He said the left-handed.
Yeah, bro. I forgot his name. But they missed him for like wow, but they were still winning. That was Tyler Herro best season in the playoffs? That was Duncan Robinson, best season in the playoffs?
You talking about Goran Dragic, nigga.
Gordon Dragic. They was missing Gordon Dragic. Yet they still had what? Bam playing well. Great defense. Tyler Herro playing good. You had Duncan Robinson playing good. And those two players have not played like that in the final since. It's about to pull hard as shit.
Bro, could you guys hear me before?
Nah, we ain't had nothing you were saying.
Oh my goodness.
Not a word.
I can
that's why.
That out.
Yeah, we didn't have nothing you were saying, Alex.
No, I didn't say much, but I was trying to say that Rose had a good point when he brought up Miami, because that Miami team wasn't like. I mean, like I was saying, bro, Bam was hurt. Didn't Dragic get hurt? Like, that was like they literally they got injured, you know? I mean, but yeah, I mean, I still think though, I still pick Bron as the second on that list, because I think he had the second best performance. Just because that's kind of the question. If you want to talk about the whole run, who has a more impressive ring, that changes things. But bro, I can't believe I sat there, my dumb ass, for 5 minutes, and I
Bro,
was muted.
I
I was trying to figure out what was going on with that.
I got Kawhi second, I got LeBron third, and I got the Slytherin. Since I'm gonna go KD last.
Yeah.
Yo,
Shirt's
Josh
coming
got you
soon.
saying the
Don't worry, I
Slytherin
got
too
you. It's
now?
gonna be Kevin Durant's head on a snake body. He's gonna say the Slytherin. Merch coming soon. Gilbert Arenas basically says Giannis has no skills and doesn't understand the game of basketball.
I can understand
What
why
do y'all
you
think
said
about
that
what
a
he
little
said?
bit.
Has to go. I have to know. Has Gilbert Arenas started dabbling in crack cocaine? Because we clearly watching two different games. But
I understand why he said it though.
So, Rose, can I ask you a question? As far as Giannis being league, I understand he got he got 2 MVPs. He won D-Boy. I get all that. But as far as his game on the court, do you think it has gone better?
Yes.
nigga, yes.
What do you like? What do you mean it's gone better? What's the one thing that we've been saying about Giannis since he's probably been in the league?
He can't hit a jumper.
The nigga can't shoot.
And he's been hitting consistent jumpers literally last
Now,
half.
now this is the fight that I've been having for about 6 months now. Skill over sheer
He's
game.
he's talking about just skill. So I get what Gilbert's saying is not crazy when you think about it.
Bro,
Right.
even Giannis' skill has improved. That's just false.
So now, hold on.
What has he improved to you, Rose? What area do you think he improved in?
So now,
The mid-range jumper. Just simply the mid-range
You're not
jumper.
gonna tell me he got a consistent mid-range,
hold
bro.
on.
Gotten better. I didn't say consistent. I just said he has improved. That is literally
Hold on.
He still can't. He still can't shoot. He still can't shoot it. So how much did he really improve? He still can't shoot it.
Josh, let me ask you a simple question.
No, Rail, I need to ISO with Josh. Josh, are you trying to tell me that Giannis's jumper has improved since he got? Yes or no?
Not much. Maybe 2 or 3%. Ain't nothing crazy. Cause we still say he can't shoot, right? Isn't that what we still say? We still say Giannis can't shoot, right?
Nah. Yo, he knocks down those mid ranges though, and he is someone that matters too. Like Giannis has he's just got that gene in him. Like he's just different. Like I know that's not basketball. There's no stats that back it up, but like when he needs to hit a shot, he hits the shot.
So Josh,
he even does it with his threes.
So Josh, I'm right now. Giannis did not work on his game at all. Who is the most skilled player to you in the NBA?
Right now or all time?
Right now in the league, who is the most skilled player to you?
I would say LeBron.
All right. Who is the number one player in the league right now?
Giannis.
Why is LeBron not number one? If the skill is what matters and it helps and it's the best thing forward, why is LeBron James not better than Giannis right now?
I'm not arguing that. That's not has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm just talking about in terms of his game on the court. All I'm saying is Gilbert had a point of what he said. It's not crazy and outrageous.
It's really not.
Y'all are blowing it out of proportion because I understand he won a ring. He got the D-point MVPs. But as far as him playing the game of basketball, the same deficiencies he had since he first came to the league, he still has. It hasn't been much improvement.
But when Gilbert
Isn't
Arenas,
that what we knock players for not improving their game?
Bro, when Gilbert Arenas said he hasn't learned how to be great yet, I was like,
okay, I ain't say that. I'm just talking about the skill part and him not learning how to play basketball. That Alex, that was OD.
But I feel like Giannis has definitely improved in areas. Yeah, he's not like elite in a lot of areas, but he's for sure improved. He's made strides. He just ain't. Everyone compared the benchmark is KD. You got to have that cute step back like KD. You got to be able to put it on the floor like KD. It's like he's not the same player. It's like, I don't know, man. I've always looked at Giannis as like a point center. He's like different. He's not a typical wing. Like he's not even a wing.
Yeah, like all of this skill shit and like hasn't. That's cool and all that. If you want to say that and all that, but me personally, I'm gonna tell me that. Yeah, he needs to get better. I can't personally say Giannis needs to get better. He can gain. He could gain a jump shot, for sure, like for sure. But when you say
You're
like he needs to be better, he hasn't been great yet. What do you like? What do you mean by that?
So I don't understand the whole discourse that happens like when people say like Giannis needs a jump shot because
you.
Giannis won championship and a Finals MVP with no jumper, with no bag, and he's been the best player in the league, the best defender in the league, all with no bag. So it's like how important is this bag shit really? Like that's 2-time MVP, that's 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, that's Finals MVP. Like
It's because it's because Giannis is not tweening and pulling up from 30. He's not spin moving.
and okay, and like he's still getting the job done.
His game is not basically what people are saying. What I was saying is that if the game is not sexy, we don't care for it. That's all it really is. Not sexy, we don't care. And instead of saying, well, he needs to work the NBA champion, a 2-time league MVP, a DPOY, one of the all-time great finals run, and like games you like. I'd rather just people say like, "Hey, I just don't care because your game is not sexy, it's not cute to me. It's not. I
They
don't.
don't straight
Like
up say
look.
that. They hit
It's
ass.
not aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't like how it looks. I'm gonna say this. Not that.
But that's essentially that's
I'd
how.
rather, I'd rather people say instead of saying, "Oh well, you know, his game is he needs to work on." And that haven't done half of what he's done. Like I find it funny. Like Gilbert Arenas, like with him and all his like, does records and anything he has like back up?
Yo, is Rail's mic also being weird? Or is that just me?
Nah, it's
No, that
me.
Nah,
man's
he definitely
Real,
bugging.
going in and out.
you cut it in and out for me, real as well. Can y'all hear me? I got my earpods
You
in
were
though.
frozen for a sec.
Yeah. I mean, Gilbert had a point about that part of his statement. The rest,
He did.
no, I don't agree. But that part, I get what he's saying.
Yo,
We can hear you.
yeah, I was asking with all of Gilbert's skill has like career like equaled up or like close next to like, well
This
like
nigga real chopped and screwed.
Yeah, yeah, that shit's in the air fryer right now. Yeah,
yo
yeah,
In
yo.
the
we
air
can hear you now.
fryer. Like way out
I
of
was
the
asking with all of Gilbert Arenas' skill, is his career close or even like
Hold on.
But like
No,
we
it's
gotta
correct.
change how we talk
and
about skill. Cause like like Giannis might not
range
have the two skills that
around
pass
it?
most people's eye tests, which is being a good ball handler and being a good shooter. But he has all these other skills that it just not counted as skill for some reason. Like defense is a skill. Perimeter and interior defense is a skill. Team defense is a skill. Rotations are a skill. Rebounding is not as much of a valuable skill anymore, but it's still a skill. Playmaking's a skill. So like is he really
Yeah,
not skilled or does he just not pass people's eye tests?
He don't pass people out to. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that's what Gilbert Arenas was hitting at.
I mean, I can't tell with some of these media personalities if they actually think what they're saying or if they're just trying to get clicks.
Nah, Gilbert is a big skill guy.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
mean
he
that's
judges
what I've
player, he
seen.
judges him off skill.
So it's not surprising he said this about Giannis.
That first part made sense. Everything after that just went downhill. So he just should have muted up.
I don't know what everything he said. I just know he said something about Giannis and people got mad.
And now there is an argument for Giannis not understanding the game well. Like, he didn't start playing until what? He was like 17.
Late bloomer.
Very late.
Markieff Morris on the Nets. Is that a good or bad pickup?
It's a good pickup to me.
You said who on
That's
the
a great
Nets?
pickup for them. I love
Markieff
that pickup.
Morris, the one that played on the Heat.
Oh, hold on. One is on the Clippers. One is on the Nets, right?
Yeah. The
Um,
one on the Nets, he was on the Heat.
listen, to me, it's a cool pickup. It ain't like a mind fucking blowing pickup. Like,
I think for Brooklyn it is.
Man, let me see this nigga stat.
what
For
does
us
he
to not
bring?
have a good roster, I think he was a good pickup.
But what does he bring to the table that's like mind fucking blowing?
He's a defensive
He's
role
just a
player at
tough.
the wing.
That
He's a
dude.
3-and-D winger. They don't
Three
have
and
a
D,
lot of.
that's
That
what we
nigga's
need.
he's a poor man Draymond Green, and that's sad.
That man, 33 years old. Ew.
All we need him to do is never mind.
He gonna,
Ain't old.
bro, he gonna go out there, throw a few punches, get a couple texts, and sit down.
But we need that. We need that aggressiveness on Brooklyn too. So I'm not mad at that.
Well, and actually, the culture in Brooklyn is kind of fucked up right now.
Y'all
And
need that. Y'all need that and a different coach.
nah,
These niggas
they
need
don't need a different
everything. They
coach
need
because
Jesus.
Kyrie and KD don't need to be coached. Remember,
Huh?
Kyrie and
They need
KD don't
Jesus
need a
Christ
coach. They
himself.
don't need a different coach.
But the thing is, with that KD situation, KD, Steve Nash, and Kyrie situation, I didn't like when Kyrie first said it, but then after that interview with Cam Thomas after the summer league or something, during summer league, Steve Nash got a good coach, man. Need to be replaced.
But like
I
back
think
to like I don't know.
Steve Nash took the wrong job, or they hired the wrong guy. Just I don't know. It's
Yeah,
too
it would
much.
make him look bad. So.
Well,
Josh,
so
use a
like
nigga.
Joe, part of my confusion is like who would be the coach to hire? Because like a
They
lot
should
of
have kept
players
who they
respond
had.
better,
Yeah,
huh?
that's what they should have kept.
They should have kept Kenny Atkinson.
Well, yeah, that's facts. But like better NBA players usually respond better to former players because like they know what it takes to get there. And Steve Nash is a 2-time MVP.
Yeah,
So
I said it.
like who?
Yeah, I said it more from the standpoint of like the expectation, like literally the expectation is win a championship because you have Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and you bring in Steve Nash, who's never been a head coach. I do like the idea though nowadays of having a player coach players because you want someone the guys can relate to. Like you said, I didn't mean to cut you off, by the way, but I don't know. Just Steve Nash, very inexperienced. I would have liked him to go to like some other team and maybe a younger group that was trying to build, but.
Bro, but let's keep it a stack. Kyrie never respected Steve Nash, nigga. If that story is true, what the fuck he said in his house, nigga? Like, I'm not. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Kyrie Irving don't respect nothing. What?
Yeah, bro. Like
He got self-respect
I
though.
disagree, but okay.
What you don't
I
think
don't
that's
know. Man.
disrespectful, Shamaria?
I disagree, but that's okay. If y'all think that, y'all can think that.
No. You don't think it's disrespectful to tell the nigga you better give Kobe back his MVPs in his own house?
He said it.
Nah, he didn't.
Yes, nigga.
Nah, Rose. That was bullshit.
Yeah, that gotta be cap.
Dude.
Gotta be.
No,
No, that's so
bro,
crazy.
bro. That was
All I'm saying, if it's true, bro, it's wild.
bro. I
Nah,
mean,
that's
Rose.
crazy.
That shit was ball sack
Yo.
sports, bro. Or one of those
Everybody
news
thinks
sites.
that. Why is it so bad if Kyrie
I
did
saw
it?
that.
Oh
Oh
no.
my God, Mario,
That's
please
not
mute
horrible
up.
to you.
Just
That's
mute
Kyrie
not
up.
bad to you.
gold, man. That's why I like Kyrie. Kyrie gold.
Mute up.
Bro, I doubt that Kyrie's been to Nash's
Shamaria,
house.
mute up. Just mute up, please.
You
I
think
doubt
Kyrie's going over to Nash's house? Nah.
Nash might be
surprise
bald
me.
by the Nash might be bald by the end of the season.
Yeah, that's a
That's
crazy
too
stat.
bad though for
They
Nash.
gotta put that on like stat news.
Nash might be
Bald is
bald by the
crazy.
Oh,
He
yo,
ain't
bro.
even balded. It's like, I
Bro,
don't think he is.
Kyrie Irving don't know when he want to show up. Kevin Durant is gonna throw a hissy fit mid through the season. Ben
No,
Simmons might see
no.
Trey Young under the basket and be out for 6 months. I don't like. Nobody knows, bro. Nobody like.
Bro, Ben Simmons might not play again. We gotta see.
yo,
Listen,
is he even
Ben
like
Simmons
what's
got
the
that.
news with Ben Simmons? I haven't heard anything about him besides like he got surgery.
He got swole.
I
That's the
mean, it
news
looks like
on
he's
Ben
lifting
Simmons.
weights. I hope he's getting some shots up too while he's at it. Goddamn.
You
The-
see a
Nah,
lot
because he
of
was already strong enough to shoot the basketball. Like, being in the weight room is not gonna help him.
He better blow out his back in the weight room again.
Oh my god.
Pause.
Hey, yo,
I said,
what?
Blow out his
I
back.
said his
Yo,
own
stop
back.
his own back.
I wasn't even.
Oh,
I wasn't
nah.
even. Nah, I wasn't even
Settle
saying.
down. I
Hey
said
yo.
pause.
I wasn't even saying. Hey yo. It's just so funny, bro. Imagine a report comes out like, yo, Ben Simmons got hurt working out. It's just like, yo, bro, like, what to do at this point?
If he gets hurt
Nah, I
again,
saw the
man, they
picture
might.
of Tatum, right? Tatum lifting those 70. He was doing like chest presses with 75. And his shoulder looks like it was about to come out.
Get,
That's why trying to be all swole. That shit ain't no lie, man.
All right, Josh. Next topic.
Morris pickup is good. Whatever.
You know, we got Jimmy Butler, Reggie Miller. Come on, who ranks higher? Who's better? Who you drafting?
I hate this shit, bro.
This is
Hold on. Go ahead.
yo,
Who's ranked? All
everyone
right.
better pick
Who's
their
ranked
rankings here.
higher? Who's ranked higher? You have to give me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be nasty. I'm gonna take Jimmy. I'm
Ooh.
gonna take Jimmy. I'm gonna start my team with Jimmy. I'm just gonna take Jimmy over Reggie Miller. For one, Reggie Miller doesn't have the defensive end
That
that
dog in him.
basically. And I'm not gonna lie, he don't got that. He doesn't have the defensive side. We can say he has offensive side, but I think Reggie Miller's best offensive season was like 24, something around there. It
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't.
24.6.
Yeah, it wasn't spectacular. And I don't even know what his like in the playoffs. It probably was the same thing. Like it wasn't. His playoffs numbers aren't spectacular.
It was
We
27
obviously
in the playoffs that
okay.
year.
He went up. He went up a three. He makes one more 3-pointer. Like, you feel me? Like, it's cool. Like, it's cool, but like, I'm gonna take Jimmy, better defender. I think he's a better playoff performer. I think he's a better leader. His
Go
best
ahead,
scoring season.
Rose.
His best scoring
Rose
season
about
in
to take
playoff.
Reggie Miller.
His best scoring playoff season was 31.
Go ahead,
Get
Rose.
that
Pick
shit.
Reggie Miller. Go ahead.
Bro, I gotta pick Reggie. The only
For
reason why I
what
say
though?
I have to. The only reason why I have to. The reason why I say I pick Reggie is because, bro, in the '98 conference finals, nigga, like Indiana, they thought Indiana might actually win that game. So I don't know. I just put more respect on Reggie Miller's career. So I would say Reggie.
Did
But if
you
you say
say
Jimmy
in the
Butler, I'm not mild.
98?
Yeah,
Did you
This nigga
say
98.
a
lost.
98?
This nigga
I
lost
mean,
to Patrick Ewing, and he only played 2 games that whole series.
I'm
Yo,
talking
bro,
about
yo,
the
bro.
90, talking about '98 when he played Jordan.
Oh
That's
wait,
what I
that's
was talking
99.
about.
My fault.
Yo, bro. I'm gonna be. Listen. I love you like a brother, bro. But like Reggie Miller ain't really get to the finals when like Patrick Ewing was done, Hakeem was done, Jordan was done, Clyde Drexler was done. It was like all them niggas was done, and Reggie Miller was like, "I fucking now's my shot," and then like got smacked. Like, yo, bro, come on, bro. The Knicks
But
made
he
it to the
still made
playoffs.
it.
He
My
made
Nah, he
boy
could have been
Rick
like
Smith,
he could have been like Iverson and got a game though.
Let me ask you a question. And even in
the
those
monster
finals,
Rick Smith put up 16.
they
The monster Rick Smith.
Oh my
if you
god!
want to say that, that's your opinion.
Like Reggie Miller played the whole '90s and went to the NBA Finals 2000. Like he went to the NBA Finals 2000.
Okay, so if you want to use that same aspect, when did Jimmy Butler went to the finals?
The
He
bubble.
just went. Didn't he go?
The
He
bubble.
went what 2020?
When did
Yeah.
he get drafted?
He got that's like 2014.
2011.
So it took him about 9 years.
All right, he went to the finals 20.
So it took Jimmy
He went to
8
the finals
years.
2020. Let me tell you right now.
Yeah, he drafted in 2011.
Your man's
He
Reggie
went in
Miller was
2020.
drafted. Reggie Miller was drafted in 80. He was drafted in 88. He went to the finals in 2000.
Hey,
Okay.
they both made it. So what's the point?
Jimmy just better.
Like Jimmy's
You know
better.
what
It's not even on like some like it's not even on like some recency bias shit. It's like Jimmy's just a better basketball player. He's more dominant. He can flip the switch better than Reggie can. He's a better defender. His intangibles are better. Like I don't think it's too much of a question. Like I guess in all-time greatness, like
Better
sure,
playmaker.
Reggie Miller is probably greater all-time than Jimmy Butler just because of his longevity and the fact that he has a finished career. But assuming Jimmy stays on the same pace that he's on, maybe makes it back to the finals, stays on competitive teams, he'll probably end up higher all-time than Reggie Miller.
We will see.
I'm not gonna lie. It ain't no probably for me. Like, yeah, like I got Jimmy Hyde. Better defender, better playmaker, better leader, better intangible. Just like cool. Like that's cool. Like the 3-point cool. Jimmy got them. Shamar, you still got beef with Joe Dumars?
I love Joe Dumars. I never heard of it.
Oh
Next
my.
topic.
Why
Next
you hating on
topic,
Joe
bro.
Dumars?
No. I don't think no. I said it wrong. She may have cut Dwayne Wade and started Joe Dumars one day. She did something like that on Clubhouse.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she did some wild shit with Joe Dumars.
Oh, you talking about? Oh my gosh.
Who ranks higher all time? Jerry West or Isaiah Thomas or Zeke?
Isaiah Thomas.
Y'all know how I feel about that bum ass nigga Jerry West. I got Isaiah Thomas.
What, the logo?
I got no respect to
Nah, let me
Jerry West.
stop.
Niggas don't respect that nigga. They
I
don't
respect
him.
him. I just got Isaiah Thomas over him.
I don't respect
Why?
I'm saying like
I just want.
like you know what I'm
Why
saying
y'all
like
picking
you don't
Isaiah so quickly?
we don't because at the end of the day like
You guys bugging. I don't know if you can hear me.
yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Alex.
Yeah. That's you down bad. The fuck. Jerry
I
West
just want to
was
know why y'all just immediately pick Isaiah Thomas. Just
because they don't know Jerry West. That's why.
I don't know because I'm like the only thing he
I'm
has
just
over
saying.
him is a championship. Literally, that's it.
The only
Yeah,
thing
Besides that,
and you
their
can argue
careers are
that he's
not
a
even
better
close.
scorer than IT.
Jerry West went to the finals how many times?
9,
26.
10, actually 10.
How many? How many
He
he
went there
win?
10 times.
How many
He
did
won
he
one.
win?
He got one of them things.
There you go.
Shamari, be careful with that ring argument. Be very
bro.
careful with that ring argument.
Nah, because
No,
the ring
no.
argument is
Yes.
crazy. The
Nah,
rings have
bro.
nothing to do with
Nah,
it.
bro. Nah,
Like,
bro.
not
Let's
only
have a
does
conversation.
IT have a
One
better
and
Let's have a
ten.
percentage just
conversation.
on paper,
Let's
but
have a conversation.
One and
Why
how
does
you
it?
1-10 in the finals?
That okay? So where
it's
do you
not
rank
about
LeBron?
that. It's not
Where do
about
you rank
that. It's not
LeBron?
about
No, no,
that.
no, no, no,
Will
no.
Chamberlain is
Let me
still
have an
top 20.
ISO. Let me have an ISO with Shamaria. If that's a one, he's 1-10. LeBron don't have a good finals record. Where do you have rank him?
That's different.
I told you be
What's
careful.
different?
No, it's not the
Why?
same thing. That's why I
What's
told you be
different?
careful
My
with that
bad. My
argument.
bad.
What's
My bad.
different?
No, but
What's different?
at least LeBron got
Keep
4.
on.
LeBron
No,
got
no, he still
4
has a
though.
no. That still
Jerry West
doesn't
only
negate
got
that he has
1.
a
What are
no,
we
no.
talking about? That is
Okay,
It's 4 and 10.
Shamaria, is 4-10 still not a good finals record?
it's not the
Or
best
4-6?
compared to the greats. 1-10 is probably the worst compared to all the other greats.
But hold on. But do you
1
know
and
why
10?
he has a? But do you know why he's 1-9 though?
Why?
Do you know the team he was losing to constantly?
Who?
The Boston
That
Celtics.
Boston Celtics, that Bill Russell Boston Celtics.
Okay.
And yo,
he
if
was
I might
carrying,
add,
and he was
you
carrying
have
the
to apply
Lakers.
the context of the fact that there were only 8 or 9 teams in the league per year.
At that
Listen,
point, no. At
Bill
that
Russell
point,
was
there was
killing
more
them.
than 8 teams. At that point, when Jerry,
I'm
I think
still
when
taking
Jerry,
Isaiah.
Nah. There was a point where there was like 12, but like it didn't go over 16, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Until the merger.
I did. It wasn't like all I'm saying. It wasn't 8. That's all.
But I got Isaiah Thomas over my number 3 best point guard to ever exist. Jerry West is like farther down anyway.
So he's your oh.
Why y'all disrespecting Jerry like this? This is crazy to me.
Yo, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Keep it a
Yeah.
stack. When you talk about top 10 point guards, his name is very rarely mentioned.
Jerry West in
And
my
that's because y'all disrespect him.
I don't disrespect him. Jerry West definitely in my top 10.
So why is Isaiah Thomas higher to you, Shamaria, than Jerry West?
He's a better player to me.
Based on what? What makes him better?
Nigga, he's just better.
See, you
One
can't
more
answer that
season.
question.
Like
Next.
why?
He's not even
bro.
answering the question. All right, Rose, let me ask you somebody who's going to give me a sensible answer. Why is IT over Jerry West?
I wouldn't say IT is over Jerry West, but like just because of context and because I have to be fair. But then again, if you have IT over Jerry West, I wouldn't be mad at you.
Was Isaiah Thomas ever a top 5 player in the league? Alex loved that question.
I mean, you can make the argument.
There was one year.
How many?
It was the first year he made in 1984-85. He might have been top 5, but I still would have had Bird, Magic, Moses Malone. Actually,
Hakeem went to the finals that year, right?
nah, this is like earlier, mid 80s. I'm forgetting a couple big. So let me just think of guys you had. You had Magic Bird, you had Kareem, you had Dr. J, who was a first-team All-NBA player in '83. You still had Moses Malone. That's 5. In '84, I think that was the year Bernard King bumped Isaiah Thomas out of the playoffs and dropped 46 on his head. And I think that was in the first round. I think that was that year. So I don't know. It's arguable. Anyways, I didn't mean to steal that away, but go ahead, Rose. Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, but
Jerry West was
you
top
can make the
5 his whole
argument.
career.
You can make the argument.
Oh my
Jerry West
God, we
finals.
about to stop.
Jerry
I'm
West was
just
like
saying,
top 2. Like
I'm not arguing that he was top 5 during his respective era. I'm not making that, but like,
So why is he better? You still haven't told me why he's better.
I just
You
think
still haven't
Isaiah
gave me a
Thomas is
reason.
better in general.
Based on Jerry's the better scorer, the facilitating, I'll give that to Isaiah. Jerry's the better rebounder. Jerry carried a team. Like what more does Jerry has an MVP, a Finals MVP,
Well, Jerry
scoring
did not
titles.
carry a team. Jerry had Hall of Famers around him his entire career.
What, he didn't carry them Laker teams?
No,
He's the best
what
player on the
he was
majority
playing
of the team.
alongside Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, and other names as well.
And was still losing in the finals. Did he have them his whole?
No, he only had.
Yo, motherfuckers be having Elgin Baylor at like 15.
Well,
like I'm not saying that's true,
high.
but like he did not have help. He was just playing a superior team every year.
The only help he had was Elgin Baylor, and he couldn't get the job done with him.
So he
You don't got that dog in
He was
him.
only playing basketball on the weekends.
Yeah, I mean, look. Yeah, it's weird.
Bro,
For
y'all
me,
be
I
coming up
think.
with some weird topics, bro. I swear.
Look, for me,
Where
The
I
be
think
coming
only
up with
I
this,
argument,
bro?
the only argument you have
yeah,
for
it's
IT
like
is he has one more championship than Jerry West.
it's like
To me, that's
yeah,
literally
it's
that's
just
it.
the team success. Outside the team success aspect, like I don't think he was the same level player as Jerry. Jerry's giving you
I was trying to.
35 a game in the playoffs.
That's what I was
Isaiah
trying to
Thomas,
tell.
Isaiah Thomas had series where he gave you 11 points because the rest of his team was fucking sweet. He had Vinnie Johnson giving you 18 a game. He had Dumars playing well. And then he even had, I mean, he obviously had Mahorn and Bill Laimbeer on defense. He had Rodman, the defensive player of the year. He had Mahorn, who was a first-team All-NBA, first-team All-Defensive player with Rodman. Then he had John Sally off the bench. Like, those Pistons teams were fucking deep.
They were, but IT's game. So I would say Jerry West over IT, but IT's game dove a lot deeper than just what his scoring production was. He was a facilitator. He averaged 14 assists one season, and he was
Yeah,
also an elite
right.
defender. He was the best defensive point guard of his time.
But he wasn't doing any of that stuff when they actually won. By then, the team, he was getting older, and the team just kind of built around that. Like,
Yeah, once the team was deep and he had more help, then he started winning.
yeah, he also stopped making all NBAs. He didn't make any all defensive teams. He didn't make any all stars. Like he wasn't really on the map like that.
But
Jerry
that's just
wiped him in
because
all the
Jerry West
games.
his
was like,
Playing the
production wasn't
post.
going down. It was just in contrast to who was around him getting lower because he had other players who could produce for him.
I'm telling you, bro, he was getting old. We don't have to go. We don't
He
have to.
was,
I
but he was
mean,
still nice.
Jerry West was like for a strong decade was like probably arguably the best player. Not actually because Bill Russell was there, but he was the top 3 for like a decade. A
No,
minute.
and
This
I'll
man has a
say
career averaging 27
I
points.
I completely agree with you in the sense that Jerry West all time is over IT. But I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know, we're getting some IT slander with this conversation.
Nah,
I
bro.
mean, it's warranted the way that Alex was just explaining it.
Yeah, I mean, I respect Isaiah Thomas. I just like I've always said this in other rooms, man. Like I think that those teams weren't exactly predicated on like his individual contribution. It was more like what they did as a group. They were literally the best team, the defensive team in the league both those seasons, 89 and 90. They were the best defensive team in the league. I think maybe one of those years the Lakers was better. And like him and Dumars, neither of them were finishing in the top. They weren't even like top 15 MVP, voting finishes. Like the team was deep as fuck. They had like 7, 8 guys in double figures. They had 2 guys that were on the first team all defense. They had DPOY.
He was pretty much saying it was a team effort. It wasn't predicated on Isaiah
Yeah, like
Thomas's
Isaiah was
performance.
the veteran leadership. He was the point guard. He probably still deserved most of like the weight if you really wanted to split it up. But then again, I don't know, like he didn't get the first Finals MVP. But I don't know. I just think Jerry West was like a lot more prolific of a player. Yeah, he lost all those finals games. But he got 1. Isaiah got 2. And just from an individual standpoint, I think Jerry West. It's always weird with different eras, but I just think Jerry West was like a tier above him for like relative to his era.
So what do you think about the fact that when Jerry West won the finals, let's exclude Elgin Baylor, there were 5 players on his team averaging more than 13.
Yeah, I mean, who were the other guys then?
The
Gail
other
Goodrich?
Gail Goodrich, Happy Harrison, and Jim McMillan, and also Will Chamberlain.
Hey, man, yeah, he had players.
Like
He just had
you need to have a good team around you. I'm still on the side of West, but to
No, I
say
see what
that
you mean.
it's like he won championships because he had help, and that's why he's not as good. Like that's not really a valid argument.
Yeah, I see. No, yeah, I mean, you're right. You could play it both ways. But I mean, yeah, Jerry West. I mean, he was getting it done. He had one fucking team he couldn't beat, and it was because they had motherfucking Bill Russell.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Shamari still in here? That's Shamari question.
I'm here.
Your
Ben
face
Simmons
then,
stat
nigga.
line. What is Ben Simmons stat line gonna look like next season?
What is it gonna look like? I'm gonna hear y'all first.
Nigga,
12.
you no.
No. I want to hear y'all's first. I want to
No,
hear
nigga, you the next expert. You the next
I want to
expert.
hear
You tell
y'all's
me.
first.
Nah, nigga, you tell
Y'all the
me.
ones
12.
who got high
Okay,
on shit. I am. I want to hear y'all first.
Shamaria, before I answer my question, I got a question for you. How many games
12,
this
5,
nigga
and
gonna
6.
play, and how many minutes this nigga gonna play per game?
34. He gonna play 15.
Play out of 80, it's giving 40 to 50.
Nigga,
is that unrealistic?
No,
Very.
that's
that is
real.
horrible.
50?
Nigga,
Wait,
That's
what?
realistic.
Huh? Yo, I took it's
That-
like 15
That's
seconds to process
realistic.
that.
That's
That was
realistic.
crazy.
Alex, hey,
It's
the bar is in
realistic.
Alex, the bar is in hell for a nigga that been off for damn near a year and a half for nigga
Nah,
only
bro,
play
if he
50
averages
games.
15, people are gonna go crazy.
Bro. Oh my god, dude. This man, listen, he better play at least 50 games. Goddamn.
That's what I said, 40 to 50.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
That man
Shamari.
playing 34.
I think your guess is
how many
correct. It's just sad
how,
that's accurate.
It is.
how
It
many
I think
minutes is he playing a game? That's another question I gotta ask. How many minutes per game?
How many minutes in a game anyway?
Oh my god, it's 48 minutes.
48. Okay, 48. Probably
All right,
playing
but
like
when you
average
really
player-
think about it, no.
The average starter
player plays
averages like
about
33,
34.
34. The average
Yeah,
starter
somewhere
averages
around
like
there.
34, 35.
I was thinking 20
That's
something for Ben Simmons.
Nigga.
Wait, 20-something points?
No.
Nigga, this is at 20 something minutes per
I
game,
think
nigga.
he
That's
averaged
horrible.
like 15, 16 points. That's not too much for Ben Simmons. Thinking like 7 to 8 assists. 7 to 8 assists. That's not unrealistic for Ben Simmons. I don't think.
So you think he gonna average damn near a double double with pretty much points and assists, or close to it?
I'm not putting that past him. If he come like
So 16 and 9.
I'm expecting him to come back like he could do that.
15 and 9. Can we agree on 15 and 9?
You could say that 15 and 9.
I'm gonna say 12 and like 6.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I say 12 and 6,
like,
but jokingly, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know what this nigga on average because I don't know what the fuck to expect from this nigga being. I really don't know what to expect from this nigga, so I'm not even gonna put them averages.
That's why I want to hear y'all.
I just want this nigga to play. Nah, Shamaria, that's horrible. For you to be a Nets fan and for you to want Kyrie to take that next step, like you be trying to tell me, nigga, he need to play at least 60 games for them to really make a dent.
But we talking about this is Ben Simmons we talking about. So I'm just
I wouldn't give a damn if it's Ben Simmons.
It's Ben Simmons, nigga. He don't miss games.
Bro, you better tell that bitch ass nigga man up, nigga, get your body right and play them 60 games.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like 14, 7, and 7, playing 33 minutes a game, and he's gonna play 57 games.
Okay.
It was good. We're good, cousins. You came back. The blender though. Oh, what's good, bro?
You muted.
Bro, you just got done hooping, bro. You just got out the hoop. Like you just got out the gym.
I give Ben Simmons a cool 12 points with 8 and 8. I'm seeing a 12, 8 and 8.
I'm not that mad.
You said the exact same thing I said, but I was joking, nigga. You dead serious?
No, I am serious because I think they're gonna try to hide him on offense. He's gonna get his dunks. He's gonna get his layups because he's gonna be playing around 32, 33 minutes a game. But I feel like the 8 and 8 stat line is fair because they're gonna want to be trying to focus on his playmaking. Like they're like when it comes to Ben Simmons on offense, like they're gonna try to make the focal point his playmaking when he has the ball.
I just hope that Ben Simmons could make their offense a lot better just by pushing the ball. He can keep the tempo up in the regular season. I know that's not probably predicated in the playoffs because teams slow you down. You don't get as many fast break opportunities, but just in the regular season, he should every time I'm telling him get a rebound, just go. But next subject, bro, because that was for Shamaria. We all know that was Shamaria.
This nigga Cousins playing whack-a-mole.
What's up, Cousins, nigga?
That nigga outside.
Nah, he outside.
All right, Josh, next topic, nigga.
No, I want to do this topic. I guess I'll do this one. Tony Parker or Melo? Who career y'all taking?
I'm gonna take.
Y'all gotta think about this. Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's Tony Parker.
I'm taking. I don't care.
Nah, they was taking Carmelo.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yo, I think the satisfaction of winning a championship would be more for me than scoring 30. Respectfully.
And you got a Finals MVP on your resume. You contributed to winning, unlike the other guy.
He tried.
Yeah, this is easy.
No, he didn't. If he would have tried, then he would have went to the Bulls.
He would have went.
He would have went to the Bulls.
No, throw it up. Let's be real. If he wanted to really win, nigga, he would have just sat out the fucking regular season, the rest of the regular season, and just signed with the Knicks, and then motherfuckers can keep their pieces. That's what's a smarter move.
Maybe, but like there are a lot, like just like with the example you gave, there are a lot of avenues that Carmelo could have taken to contribute to winning more than he did in his career.
Yeah.
He mid.
He didn't want to play no defense.
I'm not gonna say he mid.
He mid.
Yo, Carmelo
Bro,
all
no,
time about to go down is
he not
averaging
mid.
29.5 one time.
He mid.
Multiple time All-Star, average 29. That's his
Carmelo's not mid. Let's not go there, Josh.
He mid.
So,
Carmelo,
like,
Bradley, Bill, they all in the same bracket.
So okay, so no.
Carmelo's an over-glorified version of
So
T-Mac.
let me ask you a question: Carmelo
T-Mac.
or Paul George?
Paul George is better. It's not even close.
Paul
It's
George
a
plays
landslide.
defense.
Not
And
close.
he could give you 30 as well.
So I'm just asking for career. Who would you rather career? Would you rather have?
Give me Paul George.
Give you Paul George.
Paul George has made it to the conference finals.
Didn't Paul
multiple
George
times.
outplay Melo in like the second round?
I'm taking Paul George.
I was just asking a question because a lot of niggas say Paul George is mid, so I was keeping it consistent.
I'm a Paul George fan too.
They stuck on the playoff P meme.
Oh,
If you think Paul George is mid, you stuck in 2020.
All right, next subject, bro.
His cousins look like the boogeyman. We got Guy, Chris Middleton, Wiggins, Siakam. Cut one.
I'm cutting Middleton. I'm just playing. I want to hear who y'all cutting first. Y'all go first.
BI is gone. Bye. He's the imposter.
You said B.I., Middleton, and who?
Wiggins.
B.I., Middleton, Wiggins, and Siakam.
Oh shit,
bro. I'm be honest, bro.
B.I.
There's one outlier in this situation. It's B.I. So I'm not gonna say B.I.
This is the only dude who can't play defense.
Oh my God, cousin said bye Wiggins. Oh my lord.
You mean should have been Finals MVP Wiggins?
It's 4
All
names.
right, bro. You sick.
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay. So B.I., Middleton.
Yes. That's
Is it
NBA
a? Are we ranking
championship
them or
Wiggins to you, cousin.
No, you just cutting one.
Nah, you got to cut one.
just cutting one? Wiggins, Middleton, Bi, and who?
The
Middleton.
go.
Siakam.
I'm probably damn. Oh, I'm gonna keep Siakam. Ooh. Bro, Wiggins might be out of there.
Oh my God,
Nah,
he said Wiggins.
I can't be too mad at that because it is
Right.
between Wiggins and Bi. Because what Bi produces on offense does kind of make up for what he has on defense, and it's similar for Wiggins, where like with the gap between the two, it's like Bi has higher offensive production, you can trust him more on offense, but like Wiggins has more defensive production. Like I'm taking Wiggins just because I feel like he would fit better on any team than Bi would. Like I would need Bi to be my first option. I don't think that, or I don't know yet if Bi can be a reliable first option. So that's why I would cut him, because that's the role that he plays on his team now, and he has demonstrated that he should be playing on a team.
Wait, who got cut?
Bi.
Everybody said
cut
Bi
BI.
except you.
I mean, I was cutting Wiggins too.
No, Alex said Wiggins too.
Wiggins too. I just
Yeah.
said
That's
Bi.
NBA
Siakam's
champion
already a first
Andrew Wiggins.
option. Like if I have all four of those players, like I'm taking the first option that can also play defense.
It's tough though. Like Bi is close though. I'm really close between him and Wiggins, but I'm gonna cut Wiggins. Like,
And that shit ain't close.
Oh my God, here you go.
You mean it's not close?
It's not close.
Why is it not close?
Wiggins a bucket. I mean,
We know
Ingram,
Wiggins a
not a
bucket.
bucket. I'm gonna say
We know
yeah.
he a bucket.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you feel like Bi impact, even as a second or third option, would be as impactful as Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah. It ain't nothing that Wiggins did on the Warriors that Brandon Ingram ain't capable of. He wasn't no
Playing
hellified.
defense.
He wasn't before he got there. He wasn't no hellified defender. He wasn't no hellified rebounder. He wasn't hellified at nothing.
No, but he got
So
there
what
and
is
he
he
got in the
now?
system.
What? Like what? Right now, what is he?
He's a really
He's
good
one of the
defender.
bona fide best defenders in the league. He's an all-star starter.
I don't know about all of that. He's become
He's one of the best
yeah,
wing defenders in the league. Come on now. Come on.
he's become really good. He might be up
To
there. I
watch
might.
the playoffs?
To be honest, it's out of Bi
Yeah,
and
I
Wiggins.
mean the
Where
regular
you got
season
at?
too.
It's out of
What
Bi
matters
and Wiggins.
more?
The playoffs matter more, but like you can't ignore it
I'm surprised
The
nobody said
regular
because
Siakam.
you had one
players as well.
because you had one miracle run in like your second playoff ever playing next to like the best player, one of the best players. Like I can only weigh that
All
so
right, so
much.
if he has one of the best players, it's already not a miracle run. But go on.
You said what?
If he's playing with one of the best players, a team that's already went to the finals, it's not a miracle playoff
No,
run.
I mean him personally, like his performance.
He didn't have a miracle run though, because he was playing that well the entire regular season.
Nah, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was
What?
in the conference final. How he played in the conference finals and the finals. That was like the best. He wasn't playing like definitely not
Yeah, maybe
consistently. Because
offensively he
after
struggled in the conference finals, but he's still giving you more than Bi will on the defensive side of the ball.
yeah, I'm saying now he is because of, like I'm taking into account like yeah he's doing that legitimately and that means something. But I'm taking into account like the team that he's doing it on. I know Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram fit the exact mold of somebody who could do that. He tall, he long, he fucking like he tall, he long, and he athletic. That's what Andrew Wiggins was before he got to Golden State. So it's nothing stopping me from saying like, hey, you went to the best organization with one of the best coaches ever, and you became this defensive stopper. Like, it's nothing stopping Brandon Ingram from doing that.
All right, but like we're talking about what actually happened versus a hypothetical.
He said what actually
Yeah,
happened.
Personally,
I seen Brandon Ingram just drop average 28 in his first playoffs ever efficiently and look
all right,
damn
six
good.
games. in 6 games.
Yeah, 6 games as the first option, not playing alongside one of the 11 or 10 or 11 best players ever. Yeah, he looked damn good.
Hey, and I won't tell you that I wouldn't maybe take BI over Wiggins next season if he proves that he can do better and the team sees success. But currently, just right now, today, I'm taking Wiggins over BI.
Man, that shit, I can't do it.
You can't or won't. Mm.
Both.
All right, bro. Next topic.
And this question a little trickier. We got Hakeem, Shaq, and B. Giannis. Cut two of them.
Embiid and Giannis.
Oh God, he said that easily.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
I feel like that should be consensus.
Yeah, I think that's consensus.
I could.
Giannis on his way, but
Man, I'm cutting
I can't
Embiid
give
and
him that
Shaq.
favor yet.
Bye bye.
Because, I mean, the only
You
argument I
doing
would
what?
say is the
Why are you cutting Shaq?
Shaq getting the boot.
Why?
Why?
Why? Because he can't shoot? Like,
Opposites prefer Giannis over Shaq.
Oh, that's crazy.
Giannis has the
Why?
same dominant effect as Shaq. Like, as you talking about pure dominance, Giannis is equally as dominant as Shaq.
But what gives
then
Giannis the
why would you
nine?
take
Like, he got
And
Giannis and Shaq
and
on the
and
same team?
Giannis is the better defender. Like, that's not even close to me.
so Giannis is better than.
Mm.
Nah,
If
Josh.
you're talking about all time, I can't say
Josh,
that because
I'll
his
give
career
you a
not done
chance.
yet.
I'll give you a chance to step off the ledge now and
Nah,
admit
I'm
this is
staying on the ledge.
ridiculous.
I'm standing on it.
See, the only argument I really can see between all those four is Embiid over Hakeem. And that's just because Embiid can shoot the 3 ball. But, like, if
Hold on, hold on,
Hakeem
hold
was.
on, hold on, hold on,
Let me
hold on,
finish, let
hold
me
on.
finish, let me finish. So, the reason that I wouldn't say that is because Hakeem would have developed the 3 if he played now. And he proved that he would have been able to develop that because he was an elite shooter for a big man in his time.
Bro, Embiid has no argument over nobody. I don't care if he unless he starts shooting 45% from three, he has no argument over nobody.
Not, and I just said I would never, I
45% is
wouldn't take
crazy.
Embiid over Hakeem because of the context I applied.
He said 45% is
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. Taking Embiid over damn, anybody is like, what are we doing?
Why everybody cut Giannis? What Giannis do to y'all?
Not be better than Shaq and Hakeem.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just where Shaq is dominant. Like, because I feel like the Shaq and Hakeem mix would be crazy.
Like, for example, Josh, if you just remove Shaq and you put like, if you say Hakeem, Dirk, and B Giannis, then it'll be a totally different question. A
Dirk,
totally
then
different
Dirk
answer.
and Embiid gonna be going like Dirk and Embiid going then.
That's what I'm saying. You just put two. The clear cut answers to the two Hakeem and
If
Shaq.
I put Dirk, if I put Dirk in there over who am I putting Dirk over?
You can put Dirk over whoever you want to put, Shaq or whoever you want to. You got to be over Shaq. It got to be
If
over
I throw
somebody. It got to be Hakeem.
okay,
Wait,
if I
what?
throw Dirk, if I put Dirk in there, he's getting cut with Embiid, no matter who I take out.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I
But
don't.
it'd have been a different answer though. Is what I'm saying. If
What's a different
it's
answer? Dirk and Embiid gonna
because,
be gone.
but what I'm
I'm pretty sure
saying
we
is
all gonna
because,
agree with that.
but what I'm saying is because you got Shaq and Hakeem, no offense to Giannis, nigga, he's gonna get cut.
If I took
But
out
if your
Hakeem and put
answer,
Dirk, Embiid and Dirk gonna get cut. I don't see where it
I
gets
don't
close
know.
if I throw in Dirk.
Dirk is debatable. I wouldn't argue it, but Embiid gone for sure. It's just who's going with him.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all we saying.
Yo, so we going with Jeff Hornacek or Sadiq Bey?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Give me Rick Smith.
Yeah.
Give me the monster known as Rick Smith.
All right, next topic,
Nah,
bro. This
wrong
nigga
Smith.
said John Stockton or Jay Hornacek or Sadiq Bey. Nigga, I haven't heard it all.
Kyrie or Pau Gasol, who ranks higher all time?
Kyrie
Or
or
who?
Kyrie or who?
Oh
Pau
my.
Gasol.
This is a good
Pau
one.
Gasol. What the?
What do you mean?
What's
Who
all?
ranks higher all time?
Am I
What's up?
capping? Does he have like a sneaky
Nah, I'm
basketball
going
IQ too?
Kyrie by a little bit, but not by much. They're
Huh?
probably like
Over who?
over Pau Gasol.
Oh! I thought I was hearing the wrong shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Kyrie.
Of course, we know Shamar. You gonna go
I
with
don't know. I
Kyrie?
just value
Um,
I value what Kyrie did in the finals over anything that Pau did. I know he got two, and I know that Pau contributed big time in those finals. But Pau also went 0 for 12 with the fucking Grizzlies, I think, in the playoffs. We talked about this. I gotta give Kyrie this slight edge.
He played better in
I
his
mean,
playoff
so
appearances.
when
He played
Kyrie
better
won
than
the
Kyrie did.
finals, so when Kyrie won the finals, he was linked with LeBron, and he wasn't even making
Not
the
on the biggest
playoffs.
stage, cousin.
But when Powell
But
made the finals and won the
So I
finals
mean, like as the
twice, he
man,
was linked with Kobe. Like
yeah,
I'm gonna say Cal.
I don't know. And all
it's
time about
close.
like,
Yeah.
so are we talking all time greatness or like who would we rather have on our basketball team?
he said all
Both.
time.
All
Yeah,
time is Powell.
The answer is the answer the same for me.
Like yeah, I would take
Shamari,
Kyrie on
we
my
all know
basketball
Shamari is
team
drafting
first.
Kyrie.
Smart is in shock. No, I'm just playing.
She is in shock. She thought we were gonna say Kyrie.
She gonna say Kyrie, but she more shocked
I
that
mean, I
everybody
said
said
Kyrie
Pal.
though. I'm still going Kyrie.
I like Pau Gasol, but I'm going Kyrie. You already know.
It's tough, but
We know you going with Kyrie, bro.
He was better as the man, getting his team to the playoffs. It was a great second option. Great for your locker room. Great for chemistry.
true.
Fantastic teammate.
Great
The
defensively.
intangibles, man. The
Offensive
intangibles.
teammate.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nah,
Shout out to Powell.
Kyrie's career is gonna age historically poorly.
Oh,
And Kyrie's career is going to age super poorly.
can you explain?
Just like his teammate who
Shit,
wears number
it already
35.
it already is.
No, because
It one already is. So,
if
like,
Brooklyn end up winning next year, y'all gonna regret what y'all saying.
when the
Brooklyn,
Nets
hold
win
on,
it,
Shamari,
when the Nets lose
hold
Probably
on.
still got a
4-1 to the
chance to
Celtics
finish
next
over.
year, I'm gonna tell you about how I told you this would happen already. Like you
Shamari,
don't
are the
know the
Nets?
amount of shit I'm about to talk when the Nets lose again in the first round.
Shamari, are
Embarrassing
the
if
Nets
they
better?
pick up
Are they?
and end up winning.
Shamari, are they better than the Bucks? Are the Nets better than the Bucks?
No,
Are they better than the Heat?
when everybody healthy, I feel like they right there with the Heat.
Yeah,
Are they better
if
than
the
the
Nets
Sixers?
make it if the Nets make it to the conference finals next year, I will run through Austin, Texas naked.
I think they're like the fifth best team in the East, if we're being honest. Boston,
That's
Philly, Miami,
that's where I got him,
and
Josh. I
Milwaukee.
got him 5.
They're literally the fifth best team in the East. Miami's better than them.
They're the fourth to me.
Milwaukee's better than them. Philly's better than them.
You don't think Chicago fully healthy would be better than next season?
And I forgot who my last
They
team
got
was.
DeMar DeRozan, dog.
Shut the fuck up, cousin.
They got the first.
There's no scenario where I see the Nets making the conference finals. There's no scenario.
Okay.
It's just off defense. It's all defense. Like the offensive side of the ball is there, but like who are they guarding? Who's getting locked up? Nobody.
You got Ben Simmons, man.
30 on KD.
I think they could, but it's still like
It's too
they
many
just
what
such a
ifs.
it's just such a mess. How did this happen? How did this work? How did this work? How did that work? How is this gonna work? Is everybody going to buy in? Like on paper, that's what I was saying in Discord. Like on paper, they should be a tier one contender. We should be talking about them right there with Milwaukee, the Clippers, Golden State. So, like
Boston.
nobody want to man up and take charge and be like, look, we a championship squad. We need to get our shit together. So we gonna see.
Because honestly, like KD's not doing that. Like what they're going through right now is that the Nets can't find a suitable trade for KD. KD would be out if they could get equal value, but they're not going to get equal value for KD, and they're under this illusion that they will. But you can't get equal value for a player of his caliber.
Yeah, you can.
From who?
Whoever
I think the
Like,
Jaylen Brown, Marcus
they
Smart,
they over they
a good trade.
yeah, but if you lose Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and who else, multiple picks, like you're giving up parts of your team that are the reason why the Nets haven't seen success. The Nets haven't seen success because of not only their lack of depth, but their lack of defense. So you're going to be giving up players that contribute to why the Nets haven't seen success.
I mean, as we all know, the Nets are mid. Say with me, Samaria. Mid.
I'm gonna remember all these.
You got two Robins and you got Alfred the Butler. Oh, yeah.
hey,
Great season, man.
So I don't really know.
All right, y'all know how we end this show. Nasty takes.
Who wanna go first?
Jerry West is the fourth best point guard all time. I said what I said. Argue with the wall. Jerry West, number 4 all time point guard.
I stand by my take that I said on TikTok. I'm sorry, were you still talking?
No, go ahead. I was done.
I stand by what I said on TikTok.
What you said on TikTok, you gotta tell the people. The people would like to know what you said on TikTok.
LeBron James was not a top 10 player in the 2021-22 NBA season.
Mario, there's another guy that ain't top 10 either, but that's argument for a different day.
Who?
The Slytherin.
Hold on.
He top 10, but okay.
the Slytherin was
Barely.
top 10.
Nah. Not that, if we include that playoff run,
He was number 10.
Number 10. I had him
he
like
was flying for his life at number 10.
7.
He was on
He
life
is.
There we
support.
go.
He is.
Nah, KD's still like top 8.
Top 8 is
No, we just
crazy.
mean last season.
Last
He,
season?
he still top 5 to me.
Not top
He's number
5, but like he's
6.
still top 10. He's
No,
like low top 10, but like he's still top
he,
10. Like
he
no
5.
disrespect to like what KD has already done, but like his injury has affected his lateral quickness and a lot of what he could do on defense. And part of why KD was such a great player was because he not only was giving you some of the best 3-level scoring of all time, but he was also giving you elite defense. And now he's not. Like, who's giving you elite 3-level scoring right now? You can name like 50 players. Like, Anthony Simons is giving you elite 3-level scoring. But without the defensive side of the ball, like, he does rank a little lower.
And he was doing his thing defensively last year.
Not really, though. Like, he's not the same KD. And
He
it's
wasn't the
not.
same. He not the same, but he was still good. He was anchoring them. They was like a top 6 or 7 defense for a while until like they fell apart because of COVID.
But that's not just credited to what KD is doing.
But I'm saying he's a part of it. Like he was good. He was anchoring them. He was their best rim protector.
He was their best rim protector?
He was taking the assignment on opposing wings.
Maybe in the regular season, but
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
what are you
about.
doing when Tatum is number one
Oh
assignment? He
yeah, that was
he was
bad.
1-on-1 for an entire series.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, but I'm talking about through the regular season.
So like you would put KD over Tatum,
Wow, like overall as a player.
like not just this season, just this season.
Oh no, wait, you mean the season that just passed, right?
Yeah.
No, Tatum clear.
All right. So would you take KD over Luca?
No,
Would
Hell
you
no.
take KD over Jokic?
no. I
Hell
said he
no.
was 10.
Embiid,
No,
Steph Curry,
no,
Giannis.
no.
All right. So that's like 6 players. He's not top 5.
No, I mean, oh, you do you? That's why I asked you. Do you mean last year, last season, or do you mean overall?
Well, like personally, when I rank players, I'm talking about when we're talking about just like who like going into next season and this season, I'm talking about just the season that just happened because we're
Oh,
talking
well, that
current
would,
players.
yeah, that would mean he's on the edge of being top 10, and the top 10 look weird as hell because there's some people in there that a few people in there who really ain't top 10.
And there's also a lot of young players who are kind of like pushing over boundaries that we don't see a lot of young players push over this fast.
Yeah, but ain't not like they still got to build their resume a little more. Before I can say
Yeah,
they
in the
over.
all-time sense.
No, I mean like yeah, all time is like no.
Not all time. I'm taking KD. He's
I
probably
mean,
the
no,
best
it's not
player of
all
all
time,
time.
but it's like, yeah, you still gotta when you done did some of the stuff like the KDs of the world done did, like that's it's like credit, like that's built up. Even what he did just like the season prior. I can't now say like, oh yeah, like Ja Morant is better than him or
Yeah, nah, and I agree. I wouldn't put KD like below top 10, and there are a lot of players that I wouldn't put over KD just because of like what he's done and what he can prove. But like when there are players that are overachieving at their age, I think I can rank them over KD because he underachieved right now.
like who?
Like Tatum, like Embiid.
What has Embiid done that KD ain't did in the last 2 years?
Embiid averaged more points than KD this year. He averaged more rebounds than KD this year. He played better defense. He made it deeper in the playoffs. What are we doing?
This year, I mean, I said in the last 2 years, what has Embiid done that KD hasn't done?
Well, what he made it as deep as the in the playoffs. He averaged more points. He's a
He ain't as
better
efficient as
rebounder.
KD,
He's the same things as I just noted, but within the
but he's
last
not as
2 years.
efficient as KD. I mean, like his overall success, like what has it amounted to just clear him over KD?
I mean, like currently, I'm taking Embiid over KD on my basketball team.
No,
Are
I
you
can't do
not?
that. No, I can't do that.
Why?
Embiid hasn't shown me that he can do anything at an elite level in the playoffs to
Okay,
no type of extent.
but he's shown you that he can do more than KD within the last 2 years.
What has he shown me? What the?
His teams end with more wins, and he performs better statistically. Like
He got better availability. Stats is debatable.
he doesn't have
Because it
better.
de-
No. Embiid. The whole criticism on Embiid is he has a lack of availability
no, I'm saying compared to KD. Shit, my
compared to
phone.
K.
Yeah, I'm saying compared to KD over the last 2 seasons, Embiid has been more available, which has impacted his team's performance. If you're just talking regular season, I give you that. But like Embiid perpetually being hurt or falling apart in the playoffs, like I need to see something great from Embiid in the playoffs before I can give him certification over like some of these other guys.
All right, but we're talking about past excellence.
I'm
Like
KD was literally a top 2 or 3 player like in the playoffs 2 seasons ago.
yes, but every season it changes. Every season players play different.
Yeah, but that's when the movement gets too
So
rapid.
like yeah, like I'll hand you the 2 year argument. I'll give you the fact that he scored what he had a 55 point game, right? He had one crazy game against the Bucks that they won. And the fact that he did that fadeaway that tied the game, had the 49 point game with the triple double and shit. Like, yes, I'll give him that. And I would talk about that if I'm debating someone about his all time resume. But last season, what Embiid did was more impressive than what KD did. And what we see in the last season, especially during the offseason, is what players are capable of doing right now. So right now, I'm taking Embiid over KD because Embiid has proven that he can do more right now than KD can.
So KD should not be a top 10 player then, or
I
barely.
That's not
never said
ridiculous.
that.
That's not ridiculous at
And
all.
I'm saying if you saying
Embiid
based off
consistently
if you
puts up
saying
good
based off
numbers. I
last
will put
season,
KD. Yeah, maybe Devin Booker had a slightly better season than KD this year. Sure, whatever. I'll give someone that. But Devin Booker has proven consistently and consistently being the last 2 years that he doesn't show up. And he's not only proving that he doesn't show up within the last 2 years, he cannot be a team leader. His intangibles are terrible, and that's why I would never put him over KD
how
because
he
not
got
only does
terrible.
he not
Hold on, but you said you only talk about what happened last year. Last year, Chris Paul was out for damn near 20 games, and Devin Booker was averaging like 29 and 7 assists on 50, 40, 90. Like, how does he
and
have? And they were still rolling the same way they was rolling before. So how does Devin Booker have terrible intangibles?
well, I didn't. I said that I did not say that Devin Booker has terrible intangibles. When did I
You
say
just
that?
said that.
I might they might not be as good as KD's, and his intangibles are not good. Regular season is not a great indicator of what intangibles are. Intangibles are more important when the games are more important.
So again, so I'm not even talking about Devin Booker. So John Morant should be over KD then.
I mean, as of last season, I wouldn't give you too much shit for saying that. I would disagree, but I wouldn't give you. I wouldn't push back very hard on that statement.
And LeBron's not a top 10 player right now.
Um, how does that make sense? Because he didn't make the playoffs.
I mean, he just it
LeBron
was
has
10
been
it
consistently
was 10
giving you
players
great
better than
play
him.
for the last 17 years.
But you said last year. So what does those other years
Last
matter?
year, he averaged 30.
He didn't make the play in.
He averaged 30 with his second option out for almost the
He
entire
only played
season,
53 games.
and he
Le,
averaged 30.
He was under 500 when he was on the floor.
So
LeBradley.
was every player on that roster because they weren't playing
Okay,
together.
but that's one. But it's him too,
What?
right? But it's him too, right?
Yes, it is him too. I
So
put
I'm talking
LeBron
about him.
down
I'm
over
talking about
LeBron,
him.
but look at what LeBron's doing. He's still playing at an elite level. He's still
Yeah, fight for
what?
LeBron.
Kevin
Yeah,
Durant still playing at an elite level.
that
He's
nigga
playing
vague.
maybe as a 3 level scorer,
What?
but everywhere else he's questionable.
How?
What do you mean how? Just watch the basketball. Just watch him play.
Oh my god. So the entirety of that time where the Nets was the first seed, top two seeds until he got hurt, he was playing.
The
He was just all right.
entirety of the time, KD and Harden were playing together, and wasn't Kyrie was still playing away games, right?
No.
No,
Oh no,
before when KD got hurt, Kyrie still wasn't playing, and Harden was
and
mediocre.
then when
Joe Harris was hurt.
KD and Kyrie were both not playing, then they started tanking. And then when KD and Kyrie came back, they started winning games again. They went up in the seeding.
I'm saying before KD got hurt, the Nets was at the top of near the top of the East. James Harden was mediocre all year. Joe Harris had missed time. They played with 100,000 different lineups. So KD wasn't playing at the elite level when he was averaging 29, 7 and 6, and
KD was
playing
playing elite. I'm not
damn.
taking away from anything that KD has done. It's just act like people generally don't be understanding what I'm saying when I say that KD has not he's not declined as like a basketball mind. Like he's not a worse basketball player. It's just some of his injuries have hindered him from being at the level that he was once at.
That's fine. He could not be 26 in KD. I'm saying what he was doing last year, especially before he got hurt. That wasn't elite play.
No, he was playing at an elite level.
So that's what.
Before he got hurt. And now we're going on what happened after he got hurt. And no, he wasn't playing like a top 5 player.
He wasn't. You only talking about the playoffs though.
Yeah.
When
Not even
LeBron
just the playoffs.
couldn't even get there.
But LeBron was averaging 30 and playing a more versatile game.
How was he playing more versatile? And KD averaged just as many assists, scored a smidgen under him, and was more efficient, and defensively was better. So what was LeBron doing that was just so?
Defensively was better. Neither of them were playing great defense. We're
KD was
not
better.
bringing defense into this conversation. They weren't
Yeah.
playing. Neither of
See,
them.
now I'm questioning. Was you watching the games? KD was anchoring. The defense was good last year.
Neither of them were playing good defense.
Yes. Okay. All right. We just gonna disagree on that one then.
Neither. All right. Fair enough. We can
We
agree
just
to
gonna
disagree.
disagree on that one.
LeBron's
That's
just better,
bad.
bro.
He's not
LeBron's
though.
just better, bro.
Yes, he like.
He's not. I don't see how like this is crazy, and I'm not even a KD dude. But all this like the slack that y'all giving Brown, like, oh well, he just missed the playoffs. Like if I was I could just say the same thing for KD. Like, damn, y'all just saying that because he got swept. Like, he's still Kevin Durant. Like, he's still like.
No, but I believe that he's
When do the shit stop mattering? When does ever?
I'm being consistent with it. He's not making it out of the first round next year either. And when he doesn't make it out of the first round,
Is Brian gonna make it out the second round? I mean, out the first round. Is Brian gonna make it out the first round?
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, he making out the first round. He going to the finals.
Crazy as
It
shit.
depends on if Russell Westbrook's on his team or not.
Yeah, you know damn well he ain't making it out the first round next year. He might not make it out the play-in.
Trade, I would say that LeBron could go far if they get the correct role players.
I'm saying as currently constructed right now, the Lakers making it out the play-in.
Maybe out the play-in. I wouldn't say out the first round.
Second round.
They're not even making a play-in. Next.
Nah, they're making what?
They might not.
No.
They might not.
Ridiculous to say they won't make it. And the teams in the West have gotten better.
Nasty, bro.
Coming in.
So y'all don't. So y'all really think with a new coach who's going with a whole new culture, you get another year?
Who say the culture gonna change?
Yeah, where's that culture?
You get a new coach.
We don't know what this motherfucker ain't never coached before. He's a rookie coach. That don't bid good. That don't bid well.
He's been an assistant coach.
He been an assistant.
He's won a championship as a coach.
Dog.
That Bucks team that won the championship as an assistant.
Dog. He might be a solid basketball mind, but I'm not about to be like, oh, he was a championship assistant coach and be like, no, dog.
I feel like he's gonna turn that team around.
You want him to.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
I feel like he honestly can. Like
Frank
Vogel just didn't fit there.
I don't bro. Like, to me, like they don't, it starts with the players still. Like, I don't know if they got the ingredients for what everyone wants the Lakers to be,
That's a fact.
Especially bro, if AD goes down again, they don't have any plan B for that spot.
You going away, Alex?
Oh, you can't hear me?
You good now?
Now we can.
Oh shit, I must have been covering my mic. I was saying if AD goes down, there's no real backup plan in place for that. And I feel like it's gonna be the same story. And I don't know. I don't really like that supporting cast. I actually like this Darvin Ham guy, but I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of the same as this past year with the Lakers. I think it's gonna be the same kind of situation. They'll probably fight to be 500. And we'll see what happens. If they can stay healthy, maybe you get better. But now, do you guys think that their roster's improved from last season?
A smidgen.
Okay.
No DeAndre Jordan is good.
Hey, they lost their second best player in the offseason, man, Malik Monk.
Like shit.
Oh
No,
yeah, I
that's
forgot about. Yeah, they didn't really get better. They pretty much the same roster. You added Pat Bev, Thomas Bryant,
They
Juan
lost.
Toscano,
They
Lonnie
lost
Not
Walker.
Nakobe too.
so like for me, it's just like the fact that they have Russell Westbrook on the team because like Russ, like I do believe that Russ can be effective on another team. Like I don't want to slander Russ and say like Russ is a trash player, he kills the Lakers, but he does kill the Lakers because for him to be effective, he needs the ball in his hand a lot. And when you have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook on the same team, two players that need the ball in their hands, who are you giving the ball to? It's LeBron every time. Every single time. If I have last shot, last second scenario, if I have last play, one shot clock scenario, I'm giving it to LeBron every single time. And that's how I'm doing with every single play. So Russ is going to have to, if he wants to be effective on that team, he's going to have to improve his spot up shooting and he's going to have to improve his defense because LeBron's going to be handling the ball like 9 out of 10 times when the choice is between LeBron and Russ.
So I'm trying to think now. Who do you guys think is going to be better next year in the regular season? Who's going to end with a better record? Minnesota or LA? The Lakers.
Minnesota.
Okay, yeah. Who's gonna have a better record? Denver or the Lakers?
Denver.
Denver.
Who's gonna have a better record? The Pelicans or the Lakers?
The Pelicans.
Pelican. Damn, this is tough.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Phoenix, Golden State, Clippers are all gonna be better than the
Dallas.
Lakers. Memphis, I think so too. Dallas, I think so too. Now what the fuck? Like that's all the playoff spots are taken, my guy. So now what? Like
They could sneak in through the play-in.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They get.
That's what I hope happens.
Or yeah, I mean, there is the chance that LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook just all go on demon time, right?
Lakers gonna be better than are they gonna be better than the Trailblazers?
That's debatable.
Yes.
That's
debatable.
That's a crazy question.
They in the same tier for me.
Yeah, for me, they're right there. They're gonna have the same kind of record. They're gonna be battling for whatever spot. It sounds crazy, but
Portland, the Lakers, Portland, and Utah exist all in the same tier for me.
I thought honestly, I had OKC as a
Utah?
sleeper to be in that tier, but now Chet's down. Like so, I actually think OKC was gonna surprise people, but that I don't think that anymore without Chet.
Well, that Chet injury is very telling. It's super telling.
But yeah, so I see the Lakers sitting right around 8 or 9. You know, like
every player who's missed the entire rookie year of their season. So I think it's 8 out of 9 of them have been all-stars / all NBA players.
Yeah.
And the only outlier is Lamar Odom.
Yeah, no, like Blake Griffin and Embiid. Did Ben Simmons miss his first year? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe that's the key.
So yeah, he's either going to be an all-star or he's going to be out of the league in 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, bro, you know my hot take. You know my hot take, Josh.
Oh my god. You really done on that hill, ain't you?
Quentin Grimes and IQ, Emmanuel Quickly. They're better. They're both better than RJ. Right, that's it. And on that note,
anybody else? You guys are all objective and confident.
I know that Shamari had the LeBron top 10. I don't know if anyone else had any takes.
No, Shamari, remember you gotta type that out for me and send it to me.
You want me to
type that? Type that out is crazy.
He wants it in a letter.
You said what?
He wants it in black and white.
Twitter, but it wasn't seeing for some reason.
Wasn't seeing.
It was too long.
Just put it in Discord.
Yeah, put it in Discord or DM it directly to me or something like that.
Okay.
Are we gonna do an experiment? I'm gonna just say exactly what you said. You got way more followers than me, but we gonna see what happens.
They're gonna be on your
Yeah,
head.
Shamari followed by
You gonna get
Donna.
attacked too. You gonna get attacked too.
Jamar, you got 1,000 followers yet?
I'm close. I'm at 800 right now.
Bro, I gotta get.
After them videos I posted about Brian, my shit went up.
I gotta get to 1,000.
My shit went up. That's right,
No,
Shamar.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
you.
get to
Listen,
100.
listen,
Actually.
listen. Yeah, listen. Yeah. See, the problem is y'all want to be objective. Oh, throw that out the window. You got to throw all that out the window, please. Just the objectivity doesn't
That's
exist on
true.
NBA TikTok. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah,
y'all want to be objective. Be
the more
irrational.
ridiculous, the better.
That's what the
Yeah.
people want to see and hear.
Controversy does
And when
sell.
Shamari said LeBron wasn't top 10, that was very irrational of her.
That wasn't irrational. That made sense.
Only LeBron fans had the issue, so that says something anyway.
You know how they do.
Yeah, man. I said that 7-footers weren't gonna be worth a top 3 pick or something ever again. I got fucking death threats on that one. Fucking kill yourself. That's why your shit isn't growing. Dumb as fuck. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All kinds of wild shit.
So
But that
like
shit.
there's different tiers of haters.
But it got
You haven't
10K
reached the
views,
elite
bro.
tiers of hate.
So that's what it
Did it?
is.
I told you.
I ain't got nothing
Your
to hit
haters are your
1,000
biggest
yet.
support.
I have one video that got
Because you too
200K.
objective, cousins. You objective. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
I see. It's cool. I'm slow grinding my way to the top.
And you gotta post shit that's like 8 seconds long. I feel like just short shit. It's
Oh,
weird.
okay, Dirk Nowitzki.
Nah, you just gotta
Just
post
keep
facts.
grinding.
Yeah, that's
Like, if you're
and
objective
that's my favorite
basketball
player
fan,
too. So that makes
you
sense.
just
Yeah.
have to speak
Slow and
facts.
steady.
And do wedding other people's videos.
Okay. Yeah.
Now you really want to go viral? Players' choice videos, the best videos
Pick
to
a
react
side
to.
is
Yo,
also.
this
do
video I'm about to drop is gonna be different. Why Darius Garland is the next Chris Paul.
Interesting.
That's disrespectful.
You don't think
I
Brunson's
knew
gonna
he
be
was
that?
about to say that.
I thought
That's so
Brunson.
Brunson's
disrespectful.
too deep in his career for me to see a lot of potential with him.
Yeah, no, I'm sort of exaggerating. But Spike said that once on TikTok. He said that he thinks that Jalen Brunson and Chris Paul are from the same like genome or whatever word he used.
No, it's Darius Garland. Darius Garland's like a more advanced version of Chris Paul.
More advanced version is crazy.
Nah, more advanced right now. Because Chris Paul is leading teams to the finals and deep in playoff runs right now, and Darius Garland can do literally everything that he can
Shamaria.
do. He's just
So
younger
Kyrie a
and not
top 10
developed.
point guard all time?
Is Kyrie a top 10 point guard all time? It was weird because when I was in your live, some people was
Yo,
like,
just say no.
No, she agreed to it. Nah, because she agreed to it
Just
too.
say no.
Because she agreed to it.
thought he
So I
was.
want her to physically.
There were some people who
I
actually
want
thought
her-
he was.
No, I'm asking you.
Like,
Is he a top 10 point guard all time?
he top 15.
Just say
Yeah,
no.
I don't even think he's top 15. I think he's
Not
playing for
top
his life
10,
at 15.
top 15.
Top 15 is a stretch.
Yeah, might be top 15. He's definitely not top 10.
Top 15 might be a stretch.
Top 15.
Is he better than Gary Payton?
Hell no. Is he better than Bob Cousy?
Yes.
Fuck no. Come on now, the Houdini of hardwood, legend.
Oh,
What? That was his nickname, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro, that's what they called him. Yo, chill.
Is Kyrie better than John Stockton?
No,
Fuck
because
no.
John Stockton in my top 10.
No.
Is he better than Steve Nash?
No.
I want to say Dame, but let's not get nasty. We've been down that road too many times.
Yeah, I'm sick of that debate.
Nah, that Dame argument is terrible.
I'm trying to think of who else is in like that top 15 area. You got, Rel would say Walt Frazier.
Is he better than Walt Frazier?
That's so tough to compare. But I don't
Is he
know.
better than Tiny
That being said, I
Archibald?
don't know.
Is he better than Tiny Archibald?
Yeah, he better than him.
Probably.
What about?
Yeah, he's better than Tiny Archibald. I would say.
Yo, Muggsy Bogues though.
Is he better than Tony Parker?
Resume wise, no.
Yeah, resume wise.
I would probably take Kyrie on my basketball team before Tony Parker. Like, if I could replace Tony Parker with Kyrie on those Spurs teams, I would take Kyrie. But Kyrie hasn't done or proved as much throughout his NBA career.
Kyrie only made All NBA 3 times in his career.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with Kyrie. It's like he doesn't really have the accolades, but we all know how good he is. You know, it's like. All right, I'm jumping off.
Bing might be better.
I'm jumping off, but I'll be on the app. I'll be on Clubhouse later.
Copy.